Welcome to the NintenDUO Podcast. My name is Tycho, this is Remco, and we're gonna discuss the Nintendo news and much more here at the NintenDUO Podcast. So the news of the week, Remco. Okay, give me those headlines.
First up, Nintendo Switch trailer. Nintendo Switch 2 is coming. That's already been several weeks ago. And we also have, of course, the new Mario Kart that was in the new Switch 2 trailer. So that's one of the things. We have the new mouse function. Is it real?
Yeah.
Well, it is.
It is.
And also Nintendo Direct at April 2nd is coming. And furthermore, we have also a Pokémon Presents events on February 27. Well, here's Umbreon.
And
also, people are disappointed.
People are disappointed indeed. Yeah, so that and much more will be discussed here in this video of the NintenDUO Podcast.
Well, let's first discuss the rumors regarding the Switch 2. So what's going to be the price? Because that's also very important. The first Nintendo Switch, the Switch 1 was around €300 or 320 USD. And rumors say the Switch 2 will be around 350, maybe 500. But it depends on the source.
Mm-hmm.
Because we saw, recently, an Italian website called, the Site Games and Movies.it presented a price for the Nintendo Switch 2 for €365. So is that going to be, it's probably going to be the standalone price without a game. But we saw also, actually in the Best Buy site, a price was released for $350.
Yeah.
And that's also without Mario Kart or without a game.
And they took away that price, right?
Yeah, they took it away. Yeah, that was strange.
So that is strange, because if they wouldn't have taken it away, it was like, okay, this is a guess, because the Switch OLED is $350, right? But now they took it away, like, oh shit, this was a mistake, we shouldn't have put the price there, so it makes it more suspicious to me,
Yeah, so maybe that's going to be the price.
Yeah.
So why take it away?
Indeed, why take it away? Because the Italian one didn't take it away, so okay, yeah, they're Italian.
They kept it there, you can pre-order it, and it even said like December 2025, but it's coming much earlier.
Yeah. They do that because it's like the holding date. Also, sometimes when a movie is going to release, but they don't know when yet or something, and on Blu-ray, something like that, then also the release date is the last day of the year. So, yeah.
And we also we saw on a Dutch site, a Cool Blue site, they also put on €499 for the Nintendo Switch 2. That's also last few days we saw this online.
Yeah. Cool Blue. So Cool Blue is this, it's a store, yeah? It's like, I don't know.
It's more electronic store.
Yeah, electronic store, that's a good name for it. Yeah, so Cool Blue, out of all places, not like a game store, it's just...
No.
I wouldn't buy my games in Cool. Last time I was in Cool Blue, I don't even remember. But I thought it was more like for cameras and stuff like that. But I guess they got the games as well. So how much was it again at Cool Blue?
$499.
Euros.
So is it going to be the console itself only, or with a game? I think it's probably going to be without a game.
Yes, me too. But $499 for a Switch. That's
pricey.
That's quite pricey, yeah. Because we're used to prices of Nintendo consoles being like, $350, something like that. Because also in my memory, when I bought the N64, which is a long time ago, but I still remember the day when I bought an N64. I was together with the grandson of Vincent van Gogh. So the painter Vincent van Gogh had a grandson, and he had a grandson, and I was with him, and that was the day when I bought my Nintendo... No, not Nintendo 64, my Super Nintendo. Because I saw the Nintendo 64, this is just me deviating a little bit here, I saw the Nintendo 64 just came out, but my buddy Remco, he had a SNES, and I thought, I can buy this Nintendo 64 or the Super Nintendo, and there will be much more games, and I could play together with Remco. So me being me, I bought the Super Nintendo, but because the guy in the store, it was called Intertoys back then, and still is. And he said, yeah, it has much more games here, but the price was the same. So this is why I'm talking about this. It was 300 gulden, back then, 300. So, that's the number of this console. And the SNES was the same price as the N64. So it was kind of like, okay, it's exactly the same price, strange. But I went for the SNES, and I made a big mistake. But we'll talk about that in another conversation. So that's why I think 500 is quite a lot, because I've never seen a Nintendo console being in the fives.
Yeah, but there were also some rumors, or Nick Baker, who allegedly, he talks about Nintendo a lot, and he said it's going to be around 450, 500 euros. And yeah, people are really also on Reddit. I'm reading in the community, they're saying like, yeah, probably like 500 euros, $500, around that price. But it's, if you compare like in the previous years, it's gonna be it's quite expensive then. And also if you think about it, like what's inside the Switch 2, how much better is it than the Switch 1, and is it better than the new PlayStation, the Xbox? Yeah, the performance is it's also a thing, because it's probably gonna play in 4K. Well, if it's docked, and in a handheld mode, it's going to be 1080 HD. Then it makes a little bit more sense.
I think, knowing Nintendo, they will definitely upgrade their system. That's what I think. I remember also back in the day when the Wii came out, that I also at first was a little bit like, okay, these graphics look a lot like the GameCube graphics, which they did, in my memory. But then, of course, Nintendo, went wild with these other functions. But now I feel, well, the only thing we saw is, of course, this few 10 seconds of Mario Kart. And looking at that at a first glance, it's, of course, not that impressive, because it just looks like Mario Kart 8. Me personally saying this, But we watched a developer's video, a game developer. I remember I showed a little bit of this video to you as well. This game developer, did I show it to you? I think so. This game developer, he's like analyzing this Mario Kart game and explaining to us why the Switch 2 is going to be so strong. Because, the shades on the ground, or the textures on the ground, and the shades on this and that, and blah, 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 blah. And this guy worked on several Nintendo Switch and Wii U games, so he knows what he's talking about. Therefore, I feel and hope also that the Switch 2 will be a bit stronger. Not a bit stronger, more than a bit.
Yeah, because that's also what I'm hearing a lot of people, a little bit of drama. People are saying, yeah, but how is the performance going to be? But based on this video also, he was analyzing, and he was discussing also if the movements were fluid, the shades, and yeah, then you need a really good CPU inside, and a good the graphic have to be top notch also.
Yeah.
So it has to be perfect. Yeah.
And we cannot expect from a Mario Kart that it's going to be a super realistic Gran Turismo game. So of course Mario Kart is going to look cartoony, etc. So we're going to see on April 2nd. But so we're talking about the price, and I'm thinking it's going to be 420. So that's my... I feel like, it's going to be a bit more than 420.
Euro,
and then
USD,
probably in dollars, they will do the same.
A little bit more, but
here in Europe, we're going to pay more. So $420, €420. That's what I think it's going to be.
On me, I think it's more going towards the 450 euros, and so 460, 470 USD. A little bit more expensive. If you, it's going to have 4K, and also if you take into account inflation and all the economic stuff, it has to be a little bit more expensive. And also, if you compare it with other consoles, it's going more around that price range.
Could be, but I think they're going to keep the price, the numbers the same. So if it's going to be €450 here, then it's going to be 450 USD, I think. I think, Nintendo is always, the console is always going to be more expensive here, because of the currency exchange. But so if it's going to be $460, it's going to be €460. That's how they're going to do it.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be
more
the same.
or less. So
but it's going to be not more than 450, I feel.
No, but 500.
You think so?
No, but that would be too much. But people are discussing 500. Is it 500 including game or without a game? And what are going to be the price of the games? It's going to be similar to the Switch or more expensive or
65, 70, 65. But also what game? Because if we're going to get a Wii Sports or something, like Switch 1, 2...
do it for 70 and...
I don't want that game, Okay, give me Mario Kart, then 500, sure. But if it's 500 and I get this lame-ass game, well, that's not... I'm sorry for my French.
Yeah. Language.
So, sorry. So... if it's a real game, like Mario Kart or a 3D Mario, but I don't think they're going to do that. I think Nintendo just wants to sell this game separately. And if they're going to add a game, it's going to be something like that. 3 for Switch.
Yeah, so it's going to be that. They gave you a Joy-Con, because you're not going to get a Pro Controller.
Just one, or they give me one Joy-Con?
Yeah, okay. Well, they're going to give you 2.
Okay.
No, it will be really bad for Nintendo. You've been a naughty boy. You only get one Joy-Con.
Yeah. I mean, Apple would do it. So.
Apple would do it. They also wouldn't give you a charger also with it. But I don't think Nintendo's going to do that. That's also one thing the site on the Cool Blue site said. That's Cool Blue. It said with charger included. But it's quite normal they do it with all the Nintendo consoles. But I don't think they're going to go the iPhone, the Apple route without
not yet
charger. No, not yet.
But does Cool Blue also mention it with TVs or something, or stereo sets? Like, charger included for the TV. Yeah, there's a cable included. So they feel the need to add that there, with the Nintendo Switch. Yeah. Well, maybe they do it for iPads as well. I guess maybe because it's a portable device that they put this there in big letters, on top.
It wasn't that big, but it was like center. It was prominently there.
Prominent, quite prominent. Yeah. Okay, well, thank you, Remco, for the updates. So that is a little bit about the news up till this point. We know that the Switch 2 is coming. We know that at least a Mario Kart game is coming. Probably a new Mario Kart. Is it going to be 9 or 10? Well, if the Mario Kart on the mobile phone is going to be counted as Mario Kart 9 by Nintendo, then this is going to be 10. And I want to say something about this, because people are saying like, okay, it's going to be Mario Kart X. I think maybe Nintendo's not going to number this Mario Kart, just like Double Dash. They're just going to name it Mario Kart and some other title, like, I don't know, Mushroom, something like,
or Mario Kart Switch or something. Maybe like
Switch
a generic
2,
title.
Then,
Yeah.
But I don't think Switch 2.
Mario Kart Deluxe. Now there is something like
else. There's a subtitle, I feel like that, because they're going to skip, the 9 probably, because 9 is, they see the mobile game as Mario Kart 9. But then are they going to name it 10? Because all the other Mario Karts, they never gave numbers. Only at Mario Kart 8. That's the first time.
That's the first time.
Yeah, so I think they're not going to call it Mario Kart X, but just something like this new special power, or whatever it's going to be, like Wonder. Hey, it's not a Wonder Seat, or is it? Mario Kart Wonder, just like, Mario Kart, something like that. That's my feeling.
Could be. But Mario Kart X sounds very cool.
Sounds very cool, like Mega Man X. And there's another story to tell you about that in another
part.
Another part. Yes.
That's for another time. But But good that you mentioned this, because we have we can announce the next section, the Retro Rewind. So in Retro Rewind, we are going to talk about retro games or old Nintendo games. And the first Nintendo game I want to talk about was a game that was introduced on the Nintendo 64, Pokémon Puzzle League. And you're all wondering, what's Pokémon Puzzle League? Well, it's like a Tetris game, Tetris Attack to be exact, and it's themed. It has a Pokemon theme, and we used to play it like loads of times. It was crazy. Like, you want to play a game? Well, put in Pokemon Puzzle League and let's go.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, this was one of our top games to play, and we played it. Yeah, I mean, recently we've not been playing it that much, but this game back in the day, insane. How loud we were screaming also, you know?
Yeah, the neighbors were complaining, like, what's happening in this room with these guys? What are they doing? We're just playing Puzzle League.
It's just a puzzle game.
It's just a puzzle game. We don't like to...
No, seriously.
No, but I used to, like, you could choose your character. I mostly chose Ash, and then you could choose one of his Pokemons, and I always choose, or always, Squirtle. Because when Squirtle, when you make a move, Tetris, you make the lines, and if all the blocks based on the blocks you make, this goes to the opponent. And the more combinations you make, the more blocks the opponents get. And with Squirtle, if you did like 5, 6, or 7 times, you heard Squirtle, and then, I always made this joke like, you don't hear Squirtle anymore. He's in the water, and then you can hear Tycho screaming like, OMG, all these blocks.
Yeah, there's a big combo, eh? A big combo,
yeah. And you also had these iron block combos. So if you switch it up, you have normal blocks and these iron blocks, and you had to all separately remove them with combinations like Tetris to make the lines. And that's how
I just want to I want to say something about this game, because you're saying lines, but it's been a while since we played Tetris Attack or Pokemon Puzzle League.
I know what you're gonna say.
Well, I'm just gonna say that we're not making lines necessarily, but we're of course making the combo with with the colors, right? Like
you make a line, but I thought you mean like you have 2D mode and you have 3D mode.
Oh,
and with 3D mode you don't. Well, basically you have a line, but
but also I don't making a line, because it can also be vertical, like a square, you know.
Yeah, it's Tetris,
because it's not like a line to fill up, you know. So I just want to say that it's, making the line is really in the original Tetris, but this is a totally different puzzle game, and for it to have the name Tetris Attack is a bit strange. And if I remember well, because the original Tetris Attack that came out on the Super Nintendo, they gave it this name to make this puzzle game a little bit more popular, because it had the name Tetris in the game. Tetris Attack with Yoshi and other Nintendo characters. What's happening over there, Remco? Was there a cat that stumbled upon that pillow, or?
Yeah, maybe. I have a flower for you here.
Yeah. So, back in the day, this game, Tetris Attack, was on the Super Nintendo with Mario, Yoshi, characters like that. We also played that game, but then Pokemon Puzzle League really brought it to the next level. And those Pokemon characters screaming was a big part of it, and also the opponents taunting each other, I was Giovanni from Team Rocket, the boss, because I was baptized in the church and my name is Giovanni, my baptism name, so that's why I picked Giovanni. I mean, I'm a good guy. And you were Ash Ketchum.
From Pallet Town.
That's true.
That was his sentence.
And I was saying, stuff like, the world will be mine. You're wasting my time. And then those combos, I had like this Meowth cat, and meow, 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 like Persian, I think it was actually the evolution of Meowth. And these combos were hard. And, a regular person playing this game would take like 4 or 5 minutes, let's say, 3, 4, 5 minutes, a regular person. But when we play a game, on average it's 10 minutes. And I remember some matches, 14, 15 minutes. These are insane. Because you understand, when you play a match, the speed of the blocks going up and, filling up the screen goes up. So you have to keep making combos. Eventually, after 5 minutes or something, if you don't make a combo, it just goes up and you're done, the game is over. So we're just constantly making combos, and it doesn't stop. So, for example, I make a combo, and then Remco gets some blocks on top, and then Remco has to make a combo against the block that I sent to him. And then I will get blocks on top, so I will make combos against that block, and that's how you keep going, combos. And then, the moment to make the best combos is so when those blocks, turn into Pokemon blocks, let's say, diamonds and stuff, they fall exactly, on the already existing blocks that you, put in the right order. That's when Pikachu starts to scream and bleed. Well, not bleed, because that would be when I kick Pikachu's ass, but in this case, then Remco maybe kicks mine. And it's a lovely game, and I feel that we, on this YouTube channel, should make a dedicated video to Pokemon Puzzle League, yeah.
I think that would be the best. Good. Let's do this. I'll show it to you.
Yeah, I'll show you what I mean.
I'll show you what I meant with lines, because I like to do it like very tidy, and then let it fall in between the blocks, and then you have this huge block that goes to you, and you're throwing stuff combos at me all the time, like, oh, this is square, this. Leave me alone. I'm busy. I'm building something.
Yeah.
So that's.
I'm looking forward to.
Let's film that then.
Yeah.
One more thing. How does this game hold up? Could you play it still? But I know it, but...
Well, definitely. And you can still play this game. It's one of the Nintendo 64 games that you can play online. So definitely check this game out if you haven't already.
Very nice.
It is very nice. And I just want to say one last thing, and that is I wish for Nintendo to, I don't know, somehow make a sequel to this game. It doesn't necessarily have to be Pokemon for me, but something like this game, like Tetris Attack, like Pokemon Puzzle League, maybe with other characters. I just want to hear them scream and, those nice HD or 4K graphics, Pokemon would be nice. There's a lot of Pokemon. But it can also be just Nintendo characters or Smash Bros. Characters or any,
Yeah, Mario character. Yeah. That would be actually quite nice. Never thought about that.
Yeah. It's such a simple game. So I feel that they could easily just bring out a remaster for 30, 40... I would pay big money for this. So it's really one of my favorite games.
How much would you pay? Yeah, put your money where your mouth.
For sure, €120 I would pay for it. It's...
Well, if it's like very crisp, like put it in 4K and it runs smoothly also because...
Yeah, but I love this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but only... You know what it is with this game also? If you don't play it with the right opponent, it sucks. Because I've played this game with many, many people. But it's just boring. But if you play it with someone who's equally as good as you... That this match can go on and on. I'm stumbling upon my words here, but that's when, the real power of this game comes to life. That's really,
Yeah, you have to play against someone of your own caliber. So.
Wait, do you remember we once knew someone who played this game?
Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Not good memory.
Well, I don't know. I don't remember much, but I think we won, right?
Yeah. I know. He knew the game also, and let's call this history. Let's call this retro game section also.
Yeah.
History for now, and
yes, history for now.
And well, let's talk about our next section. What are we playing right now? I'm playing a little bit like Tears of the Kingdom. I'm doing like the side quests because I finished the game like a year ago or maybe even more. But I'm still very busy with the side quests. And also, I'm also playing, I was playing Mario Wonder, but with Tigo, but not anymore, I heard. Can you elaborate on this, please?
Well, I think, it's a bit naughty of you to bring this up here right in our first ever NintenDUO podcast, but okay. So indeed, I was playing this game with Remco, but eventually at some point I thought it took a little bit too long, because the last time I played it with Remco was in October, and we're recording this in February actually. So I felt, I'm sorry. So I cheated. I asked another buddy of mine.
Cheat on me.
And I started just, from the start. I deleted the save game I did with Remco. So
you did what?
I deleted it. I am sorry.
No.
It's just, but you guys have to understand. Look, I'm a real Nintendo fan, and I just want to finish this game. So it just took too long. And me and Remco, we're playing Smash Bros. So, there was I felt like I had to make a choice. And I didn't tell him up to, 1 hour ago or something. I told him, and I shouldn't have. But, this section was coming, and, I had to, speak up.
You have to confess. Yeah, you confess.
So I confess. So I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't know you deleted it. You said, I was playing with somebody else. This makes it way worse.
So let's continue to... Are you playing other games as well?
Yeah. Okay, I'm also playing other games, but also maybe when I'm going to outside playing, I'm outside going to work, I'm playing a mobile game. It's called Pokémon Unite. It's basically a game you play with Pokémon characters. And it's a game 5 versus 5. And it's a 10-minute game. And you choose your Pokémon based on if you're attacker, defender, you have a speedster, you have an all-rounder. Those are the kind of types you choose. Well,
I have no idea what you're talking about, really. I've never heard of it. No, Pokémon Unite. I've never heard of this game.
It's like a mobile. It's similar to League of Legends, but then you play it in a shorter time. So they're like small games. You play it in 10 minutes, and you play with Pokemon characters.
But it's not like Pokemon Go, because I know Pokemon Go.
No, yeah, Pokemon Go is something else.
Okay,
but this is you're holding the phone as you're holding a Joy-Con. You're playing and yeah. Yeah, it has it has an analog stick, and you have to.
You're playing the phone. I mean,
you're
holding
playing,
it like
you're holding it like
horizontal.
this.
Okay,
You're playing it like this, like a
I
little
see.
game control, and then doing like this.
But are you still playing Pokemon Go as well, or just Pokemon?
No,
Okay.
Pokemon Go I haven't played in like maybe a month or something, several months.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you played it after we played Mario Wonder, Pokemon Go?
I did, yes.
Wow, that's okay.
Why?
No.
Is that a bad thing?
No. No, it's not a bad thing. But then I have a little surprise for you.
Oh no.
You're still playing this game a little bit, Pokemon Go?
A little bit. Yeah.
I have a little surprise. I have a little surprise.
Oh no. What are you gonna do? What's that?
This is for you, my man.
Oh, is this? Oh, very nice. Cool.
And that's how it goes here live in the NintenDUO Podcast.
Nice.
So, that's for you.
Thank you so much for the Switch.
Is this called a Switch?
Switch, though.
Well, look, I'm not going to give you a Switch. We're not that good friends.
Give me a Switch.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you're going to say it's going to be...
You're happy with this, huh?
Yeah, very nice.
Because I don't know really what it is. Oh, I know it's used for Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
And I know you're going to catch Pokemon without grabbing your phone.
it catches them automatically.
Like a cheat thing.
Yeah, cheat. So you then have to hold out your phone all the time and your battery gets wasted. Well, it gets wasted a little bit. But
so, aren't you a little bit surprised that I'm giving this now to you?
But you, I know you don't play Pokemon Go.
Never. I've never played Pokemon Go. I mean, I've never downloaded the app. I've just seen it, on other people's phones. So,
where is this coming from?
Where is this coming from? That's the question. Because it's like €30. I looked it up. It's €30, this thing.
It's not really cheap, actually, for something. All this, but why not buy this? Yeah.
And why do I know exactly where it lies in my house as well? And I didn't know you were going to talk about Pokemon Go, or you didn't. Also, I brought it up, so okay, could be some influence here, but no. What's your thought? How do you think I got this here?
You got it from a friend, or maybe somebody stopped playing? Like, I'm handing you my Pokeball. I'm gonna stop playing Pokemon Go.
You think so? That Jesper, if you're watching this, let me know in the comments down below. But you think that he did this?
Maybe he stopped, like, throwing the towel.
I'll be honest to you. I thought about giving this to Jasper as well, because he is a diehard Pokemon Go player, but he stopped like a year or something ago. And I thought, I'm going to give this to someone who actually plays Pokemon Go. And I didn't know that you were still playing this game. So this, it's funny that you brought it up. When I was working in a hotel, someone left this, in one of the rooms. And what do? I contact the person, this and that. And if people say, like, we don't want it anymore, then I just take it home and give it, to someone else. So in this case, Remco-chan is the lucky one.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Oh,
yeah, right.
That's also has a nice backstory to it.
A nice backstory. I mean, maybe you can even see from who it came or something. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it says the Pokemon Company. Oh.
Yeah, but I mean, when you connect it to your phone, maybe you see like,
maybe you see a name like
Sabrina, and
or you have been hacked.
Really?
No.
Let me know.
I will let you know. And yeah.
So that's that.
Yeah.
For the rest, what I've been playing. So I've been playing Super Mario Wonder with someone else recently. We're talking about what we're playing recently. So Super Mario Wonder, I started all over again from the beginning.
Yeah,
yes.
You destroyed our game, or you deleted?
I deleted the save game I had with Remco, and I started a new save game with my Turkish friend Selahattin Kilic. Salu, if you're watching this, hello. I'm saying your full name, so you can look him up. Anyways, so I started with him, because with Salu, my friend, we have been playing all these Mario games since the Corona. We thought, let's start playing all the Mario games. So Mario Bros. 1, 2, 3, 64, Sunshine, not Galaxy, but Odyssey. Galaxy is still a little bit, we didn't do that because it was a little bit difficult for him or something, I don't know. But we played all the Mario games, lost levels, this and that. And then Mario Wonder, I started with Remco. So indeed, I hope you don't feel too bad. But Remco, I gave you this Pokeball now. So I hope this little makes up
a little bit.
Yeah.
It fills in the heart in my hole you just left. And what other games are you playing? Just Mario Wonder, or are there other games you're cheating on me?
No. Well, actually, that's the only game. So, and I've just been playing Smash Bros. A little bit with you.
Yeah.
And that's it. I'm not playing any other games at the moment, and I should, because I got a lot of new games and also still unplayed games in my Nintendo case over there, like Zelda Echoes of Wisdom and Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. And I both haven't put them inside the Switch yet, so that's a shame. And also, Luigi mentioned 3, I'm almost finished, didn't finish that. Tears of the Kingdom, almost finished, didn't finish that, but I did a lot of side quests, so because I'm more the one who tries to 100% complete it and then kick Ganon's ass.
Oh.
And sorry, but I really like to kick Ganon's ass in general. More about that you can see in our other videos. So, sorry, Remco.
No, it's okay. Well, I actually want to talk about other games right now. Let's go to our next section, and it's called Guess the Game. Well, in Guess the Game, you're going to hear it. It's about guessing the game. Well, I have thought up a game, and I want you, the audience, to guess the game. But of course, I want Tycho here to guess what this game is about. So we're going to start here with the first round, round 1. Let me see here. Okay, so we have, in round 1, I'm going to give some cryptic descriptions about the game. And based on these cryptic descriptions, Tycho has to guess, which game I'm thinking about. And even better, if you can comment in the comment section below, if you already know what game it is, and also in what round you just guessed it, already in round 1, then you're awesome. But let me start with the descriptions, Tycho.
I hope I'm awesome, so bring it on.
You ready? Yeah? He's ready, I think. But okay, here it is. Round 1. Well, description number 1. You have to read between the lines in this game.
You have to read between the lines, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're saying description, so you got several descriptions from me?
I have several descriptions.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
but
read between the lines, okay. So now I'm thinking a game with text. There's no voice acting. That's what I'm feeling. That's my intuition right now. But okay.
Yeah, believe what you want to. Yeah.
Is that the second?
No.
Oh, well, believe what I want to.
No, that's not the second one. But the second one, if you want to hear the second one, because I'm hearing that you don't know the game. But I'm not going to tell. Oh, by the way, audience, I'm not going to tell what the game is. In our next podcast, I'm going to reveal what the game was, and if Tycho gets it correctly, and if you also guess it correctly, of course.
Okay, so I will just say this one hint makes me think like Professor Layton on the Nintendo DS, something like that. Professor Layton, because there's a lot of text in that. Could also be the attorney game, the Ace Attorney or something. But yeah. Or Paper Mario, of course, if he really wants to make it easy. Then, of course, it's Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door. But okay.
Okay, and
I don't see any smiles on his face. So
you're not putting a smile on my face. No. Okay, I'm not gonna give too many descriptions.
So I'm getting close. I am getting close.
It's made by a Japanese developer, Capcom. Yeah,
That's a very big description, actually, because it's not Paper Mario. Capcom.
yeah.
I don't know, Professor Layton. If it's from, it's not from Nintendo, so that could be Capcom. And the other one, Ace Attorney, could also be Capcom because it's not from Nintendo, both of them. Okay, Capcom. Yeah, Capcom versus SNK. Okay, well,
There are lots of Capcom games. Yeah. Okay, well, now we're going to round 2, and that's a box art close-up. And let me show you.
yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Yeah,
I'm ready. I want to see it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel that it is the Ace Attorney game. That's what I feel like. They had some on the. I never played these games, but this looks like a finger that's pointing. Like, hey, objection, I object. He is not guilty. Something
Objection!
like something like that. That's what I feel. And also the background is brown, just like in a court of law. Huh? It's not outside.
Could be.
Yeah.
Okay, well, now for the third round, who said that? So I'm going to take a quote out of the game. And somebody in this game said the following. Oh, I assure you, it's quite based.
It's quite based.
Exactly. Those were my words.
Not biased.
No. Are you?
No. Well, maybe. Well, about Dr. Mario, I am. But okay.
Yeah.
Tricky. I'm gonna lock in my answer. It's Ace Attorney. So that's my answer.
Okay. Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer, and I think that a few of you are agreeing with me.
Okay. Well, let's start up our next section. Well, it's called Mailbag.
Oh,
You remember that? Yeah.
I remember.
You wanted to do that, so
I wanted to do this. This is the
mailbag section.
Yeah, the mailbag section. We don't have a mailbag because we don't have any mail yet at the moment. So please let us know down below in the comment section, something, give us some feedback. What do you think of this podcast? If you made it to this part, what do you want to see? What do you think of my cat? Comment it down below and you'll be in the next mailbag.
Like, what's this game? Mario Wonder. Why did you stop playing it with Remco and start playing with someone else? Stuff like that. Just give us something
to reply on.
Yeah.
Something I don't. Yeah, no, indeed, I agree.
No, but something you saw, you heard in our video, and you would like to know, or you'd like us to elaborate on.
Yeah, or a question about Nintendo stuff, or anything.
Yeah, and we're gonna discuss this in this mailbag section.
Alrighty then, let's wrap things up. The final thoughts. So, my final thoughts about everything we discussed right now. I feel that Pokémon Puzzle League is definitely a playable game that you should all go and check out. And for the rest, let that Switch 2 come and maybe...
give us a good price.
Give us a good price, yeah. Yeah, and stop the drama. So, that's my final thoughts. Like, stop the drama. The Switch 2 is going to be amazing. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be strong. And it's going to be €420 or dollars or yen. Well, not yen, because then we're going to import it.
No, it's very cheap now, 420 yen.
It would be like €4.20. Eh? But it's going to be a good price. And I'm looking forward to the April Direct. And I'm looking forward to kicking Remco's ass in Pokemon Puzzle League. So those are my final thoughts. Remco?
Yeah, I'm also thinking, well, Nintendo Switch 2, €450, I'm going to think. Yeah, and... let's stop the drama. Let's have a little bit of faith in Nintendo. They're gonna cook up a really good console, I think, and and I think we should play Pokemon Puzzle League also.
I think so too.
Yeah, because and
you had a question for the audience, right, about Pokemon Puzzle League?
So one of my final questions, about Pokemon Puzzle League. have you ever played it?
Yeah.
Have you played the Nintendo 64 version or the Switch version or even both? Please comment in the comment section down below. We really like to know.
Would be funny if it's that one guy we know from the past.
Oh no.
That would be funny.
Yeah. Like, yeah, we... oh, I remember you guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to kick your butts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The world will be mine. You're wasting my time. Team Rocket rules. Your skills need sharpening. Do you choose to battle me?
I am Ash from Pallet Town.
And who's my character? Your skills need sharpening.
Oh, that's Koga.
Okay,
The
good.
gym leader, the poison gym leader there.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well,
thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching and listening. See you in the next NintenDUO Podcast. And thank you so much, Remco.
Yeah, thank you too, Tigo. And see you next time, guys.